Are you like me and have tons of things shoved under your bed and piled around your house? Then this video is for you if you are looking for some motivation. We are tackling some of my I'll do it later piles and messes that have been screaming at me on a daily basis, and it feels so good to finally get them taken care of. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. My name is Molly and I love to make cleaning motivation videos as well as inspirational homemaking videos too, to help you get inspired and get things done around your house. And today we are tackling 3 spaces because I made this big list and I was just over ambitious with it. There's no way I'm going to be able to tackle everything on this little list here, but I'm going to just get 3 things done which have been on my I'll do it later list of things to do and get taken care of. And today's video happens to be a collab, which I am super excited about. It is with my really sweet friend Raylynn over at Our For Sure Life. So I'll have her channel linked down below for you so you can go check out her video next. She is also tackling some of her I'll do it later things on her to-do list as well. So Raylynn and I found each other on YouTube earlier this year in 2023, and I just love her so much. She has such a sweet personality and she's an overall beautiful person in my opinion, and very inspirational. And something that shocked me when I first started watching her videos is that she and I both used the name Raylynn for our daughters. She used it as her first name and I used it as my daughter's middle name, and I just thought that was so cool that I found another person out in the world that used the same name, Raylynn. So don't forget to check out her video next after you watch this one, and let's get to cleaning. And here is a picture of my daughter. That was her school picture last year, and she got new pictures this year, so I'll have to pop that up on the screen here if I can remember to do that. This is the first pile of things that we are tackling. I've had this over near my desk area for months and months and months. Just it has tons of things in there, tons of mail from probably last year, and just things that have been piling up. I'm well, I'll do it later eventually. And later is finally on this day. I'm doing it. This was a Friday that I did this. And my son Parker was just all into it. He was like, "What are you doing, Mom?" And he just wanted to see all the things that Mommy was doing. Go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear, 'cause you can't see. So as I was going through all of these things, I was sorting them into piles. There was one that could be just discarded right away, and then another one of keep items, and then a third pile of things that I need to shred. And I am kind of embarrassed to say this, but it's been a few weeks since I did this space and I have yet to shred things and throw them away, and so it has become another I'll do it later thing. So I really need to get to that. So I'm pretty bad at that. I'm like, oh, I'll deal with things later. It just happens all the time. So please tell me down in the comments, are you the same way as me and just want to deal with things later because you just feel like you just don't have the brain space, brain capacity in the moment to deal with these things, and so you're just like, later, I will get to them later. Just I have yet to register my cat's microchip. So that is on my to-do list to do, and I keep thinking about it and then I forget about it. So hopefully I can finally get to that here within the next day or two. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I found this preschool book in this little pile here. I forgot that we even had this. So I was like, oh yes, I'm totally keeping this. and using it for my son. He's preschool age because he's supposed to start kindergarten next year, and we really need to start working on the alphabet with him. He knows how to count to 10, and he knows some letters here and there, but not all of them yet. So I'm so excited that I found that.
The way you're holding me, no, I don't want this moment to stop. No need to fight it, I cannot hide it. We won't regret it, so come with me. Maybe we're meant to be a perfect melody, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home, don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me, let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see it's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I can't get.
We are finally done going through this little bin here, and it feels so good to finally get that all taken care of, because it's been sitting here next to my desk for a year now, just making noises at me, like screaming, say, hey, take care of me, let's do this. And I finally did. So I'm so happy to see it all nice and organized now. And these are the piles that I'm throwing away. And look, this this coupon is from like 2022. Expired like last year. So sorry about that. Just keeping stuff from forever ago. But here's what it looks like now, all nice and clean. And we're ready to move on to the next space, which is my top two. Hello there, it's a different day. It's my top two drawers in our bathroom. So this drawer is the one where I keep like all of my makeup and my brushes and earrings and hair stuff and just a whole bunch of random things that I use most of the time. So I'm just going to clear everything out first and then wipe it down, and then I'm going to use my new vacuum cleaner that I have, this handheld vacuum cleaner, so that makes it way easier than having to drag out the giant Kirby vacuum. I can just use the handheld one and clean it. And then we're going to organize it after that. And I got these organizing bins from Amazon a while ago, and I finally opened them. Like, I totally bought them exactly for this specific reason, for these drawers only, to organize all my little tiny things so I can know where everything is at and separate everything. And I just can't believe I bought them so long ago. I don't even know how long it's been, like 3 to 4 months ago I bought them. Could have even been 5 months ago I did. And I just now opened them and used them. So, yep, I have a lot of, oh, I'll do it later kind of things on my to-do list. And it just feels so good to finally tackle some of those things.
I want you to know I won't let go, even if I couldn't love you back the same way you've been loving me always. Please understand and take my hand. Say you won't hold this against me, 'cause I can't help that I'm feeling this way. I've been over this for a long time now, and I finally know where my heart is. This is our last kiss, and I hope you know that I thank you for making me see it. Know I never meant to hurt you.
So this was actually my first time using my new handheld vacuum cleaner. So I was like, oh, I forgot, how am I supposed to turn this on? Because I tried it before and had to figure out like which button is the power button, because there's two buttons right beside each other, and one is a little light and the other is the power button. So I was like, oh, I think I may have hit the wrong button. But now that this drawer is all nice and clean, I'm going to add these little tiny organizing bins, and I think they're just so adorable. And I forgot what they looked like because I couldn't remember since I had bought these so long ago. It's like, oh yes, they are these cutesy little things. There's like 3 different sizes. There's the little square ones, and then there's medium size, like long ones, and then there's even longer ones that I'm going to use in the top drawer. I'm going to put all of my little oils here that I have, and bobby pins in one, hair ties in another, which, by the way, when I was growing up, my mom would call hair ties hoodoos. So that is what I thought they were called for the longest time growing up, and she still calls them hoodoos. And I don't know when I changed it. I started calling them hair ties at some point. I don't know, but I think it's just so fun calling them hoodoos. It's kind of a fun, different thing to say. And I think I tried saying that to my daughter once, and it never stuck around. So we just call them hair ties. So this is a cute little wifey bowl, like dish that you can put jewelry in, that a friend gave to me right before I got married and moved from North Carolina to Utah. And I was like, oh, this is just so beautiful. I love it so much, and I need to be using it again, because I did use it for jewelry before, and now I'm using it again for all of my little jewelry pieces that I had just stuffed in this drawer. I do have jewelry boxes that my husband got for me, and I need to go through those again and kind of detangle some things. But some of these things are the pieces that I use and wear like more often. From here. This little heart box I bought at our honeymoon, or during our honeymoon in Charleston, South Carolina, and I got it to put like my wedding rings in when I take a shower. And I just love it so much because it reminds me of our honeymoon and that special time that we got to spend together right after getting married. And so I use it like every single time I take a shower. I put my wedding rings in there so they don't get messed up from all the water. Now I'm just gonna clear off the rest of these things that I took out of the drawer and put them in some different areas underneath of my sink, and get ready for the next drawer. It's gonna happen here in just a second. And I'm gonna show you in just a minute here what my daughter ended up doing while I was doing this. She surprised me because she kept taking some of my bins. I was like, where are you going with all of my little organizing bins? Show me what you did. Wow, look at that. Good job. Good job, Ruby. How awesome is that? She took the time to be like mommy and organize her own bathroom drawer, which definitely needed it as well. So I didn't have to do it, which was so sweet of her. I love when she does these little surprise cleans and I don't know that she's doing it, and it just warms my heart because I know she sees me cleaning and then she wants to clean. I just love that so much.
Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gorgeous. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am golden, I'm golden. You're not really looking for a
Okay, we are in my bedroom. Next, we are going to tackle underneath of my bed because I have just shoved so many things in there and I am tired of seeing, well, I don't really see it that much except when I'm doing my exercise in the morning. I will see it when I'm sitting down on the floor and it'll just be screaming at me like, take care of this mess now. So we are going to do that right now. I don't know how much I'll get done because I'm on my lunch break right now. And my husband is coming home with my lunch, so we shall see. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah. Tons of stuff just shoved in here.
So get closer, babe. What do you got? 'Cause I am gold. I'm golden. You know that I'ma keep it cold. With you, I feel like breaking rules. On the edge, looking out with no parachute.
So tell me down in the comments, do you have anything shoved under your bed as well? If you do, why don't you take a few minutes and see what's under there. Like, look, I found this cute little certificate for my daughter for finishing first grade last year, and there's other things under my bed that I had lost. Like, I thought they were just gone, and I end up finding them. Like, oh, I put them under the bed. I had no idea. So why don't you take a few minutes and just look under your bed with me and see what you can find. You might be surprised. So a majority of the things that were under the bed were my daughter's school papers and things that she did last year in first grade. And there may have been even some kindergarten things in here, I'm not sure. So I didn't know what to do with them. I was like, do I keep them or do I get rid of them? And towards the end of the school year, I was like, wow, I had a gigantic pile on the fridge. And one day it actually fell off the fridge. And it scared me. I was like, I wondered if that might happen. I was like, man, if this falls, it could fall on top of somebody's head. That would not be good. So I decided to shove everything under the bed instead and deal with it later, right? And that later is now here. So I'm just tackling as much as I can under the bed, and that's it for this day. And this is the last space as well. So, and my son came in and was trying to go through everything with me and kind of finding all kinds of neat things that were interesting to him. And so it was kind of fun for him as well. And I'm just so glad to get rid of all this stuff. Like, oh, look, even this is Ruby's first haircut from last year. And I'm showing you all these cute little art projects that she brought home in first grade too. And so that's nice to have those little memories. Some of them I'm going to keep and put in her memory bin, and some things I'm just going to get rid of because we just don't need to keep everything. I decided at the end of last year, there's not enough space to be keeping so many school papers, especially with Parker starting kindergarten next year, and he's going to bring home a ton of stuff. So I try to go through it weekly or daily and get rid of things.
Nothing. Away.
Oh, here it is.
I
finally found my to-do list.
How you found that?
I've been wondering where this went.
Oh.
Yes, I had been wondering where in the world that to-do list that I bought several months ago went to. And there it was, under the bed. Oh, that's a cute little handprint thing for Thanksgiving that Parker made 2 years ago when we were still in Utah, when he was actually going to a little daycare back then. Oh, so adorable. That's going to go in his memory box, which I just bought him his own little memory box just a week ago. And it's only a shoebox size, so it doesn't fit a lot in there. So I'm going to just put select items, and that's it. So, but this is the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and it gave you that motivation to tackle your own I'll do it later piles and messes too. And don't forget to check out Raylynn's video next at Our For Sure Life. I will have that link down below for you. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new and like this video. Give me a big thumbs up and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
He looks at me like I know
How you doing there,
what he's
Parker?
thinking,
Well,
but I don't have a clue.
we got 2 bags full of trash so far. I'm just gonna get rid of. We still have some things under the bed, not very much left to go. So,
It's almost right.
yay!